welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to do this video today. I have some new products that I've been really looking forward to trying, and I have some new stuff also that I've recently just started loving, so I can't wait to show you guys. And if you want to see how I got this look, then definitely keep on watching. Alright guys, so in the interest of saving time, I have already primed my face, and what I used was this Smashbox Radiance Primer. And the foundation I'm going to use today, I just bought this. I've been using it for a couple days. I don't know why I've never seen anyone really talk about this foundation. I loved it so much. This foundation was fantastic. And it is the YSL foundation. I do not know how to say that. Every time I try to say it, I mess it up. So I'm just going to leave that. You guys can read. This shade is BR30 in Pool Almond. And it's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful foundation. And so I'm just going to take a Real Techniques foundation brush, and sorry it's kind of dirty, I've been using it with this foundation, and try and get my crazy hair. If you guys are wondering how I did my hair, I just put it in a braid last night and woke up and took it out. I'm kind of lazy with my hair. I don't like using heat on it because I don't want to, damage it, so I've just been either keeping it straight because it's pretty straight on its own, or I sleep in a braid and then take it out and I look like I have a lion's mane the next day. My hair's kind of thick. So I'm just going to do 2 pumps of foundation on the brush, and then I'm just going to work it into my face. I'm just going to blend it down my neck as well, so that way I don't have any weird lines, or my face is a different color than my neck. But look at that. It's just such a beautiful finish. I just love this foundation. So I have a lot of new stuff to try today, and I'm really excited to show you guys. And the other day I went into Sephora, and I was gonna go get the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Soft Glam palette, the new eyeshadow palette, and they were out. And so I get home and I was talking to my husband on the phone, and I was like, I'm really bummed they didn't have the Soft Glam palette and they didn't have the highlighter that I wanted. And so he was like, well, which ones are they? So I sent it to him and I said, don't buy them. Don't buy them. And he comes back and he's like, yeah, I bought them. So he bought them for me, and they came in the mail a couple days later. So now I have the Soft Glam palette, and I'm super excited. I wanted to wait to open it with you guys. Check it out. Let's see. Whew. Oh, there went the brush. Oh man, I'm excited to try this. Well, before I get ahead of myself though, let me do my eyebrows real quick. So like always, I'm going to use my Brow by Benefit in the shade 2. Now I'm going to use my Benefit Gimme Brow, and I use the shade 3. Just going to curl my lashes real quick. This is just an eyelash curler from Revlon. Okay, and let me zoom you guys in so you can see. Okay, here you are. So let's start off by priming our eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Oh, this palette I'm so excited about. Here it is again. So pretty. What do I want to start out with? Maybe I'll try using this brush too a little bit. I actually don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, so I'm making it up as we go. First I'm going to take the lightest shade here, Tempera, and I'm just going to run that all over my lid so that way the colors blend out a little bit easier. So you don't want to apply too much pressure on these because it picks up a lot of color actually. A lot of the shadow. So really light hand. Okay, the brush isn't too bad. It could be a little softer. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take orange soda right here I'm going to put that through my crease, and so we'll start that as my transition shade. Oh, okay, not a fan of the brush too much so far, so I'm going to switch over to my It Cosmetics brush. Yeah, it's much softer on the eye. Now I'm going to go in with burnt orange, this color right underneath orange soda, and just deepen that up a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with this rustic color here, and I'm going to use my other It Cosmetics brush, and this is the smudger. So I'm going to take that rustic color and I'm going to focus that more on the outer and inner corners. I think I'm going to go with the halo effect. Now the center part doesn't really have to be perfect. I'm not really going for perfection right now because I'm going to cover that up with one of these shimmer shades anyways. Now I'm going to take this Cypress Umber, and I'm also going to try and deepen up the inner and outer corners a little bit more. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light. And I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to take a small brush and just kind of pack it on the center here. Okay, while it's still a little tacky, I'm going to go in with, let's do, maybe, I want to do this gold called Bronze. And I just wet the brush a little bit. So my camera stopped recording for some reason. I don't know why. So you guys didn't get to see, but I did just use Tarte Shape Tape for my concealer in the shade Light, and I went under my eyes, forehead, down my nose, right here, and on my chin to kind of highlight. And then any problem areas that I had, I also used it for that. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my concealer. I don't want too much of a matte look, so I'm going to be using, oh, this is a mess. Woo! Yeah, I got it everywhere. So it's the Airspun Loose Face Powder. It's a super cheap powder. You can get it from pretty much any drugstore, I think. It's kind of messy, and no matter what you do, this lid doesn't really stay on, so I wouldn't recommend it for traveling. It's actually a pretty good setting powder. Definitely not one of the best, but it doesn't keep your face super matte, and that's actually what I'm looking for right now. So I'm just going to take a little bit on a beauty sponge, and this is a damp one, that's why it's gigantic, and just going to pat it on. I'm just going to kind of put it all over to try and set my face. Now I'm going to smoke out my under eyes. I'm going to use the It Cosmetics brush. Oh, it's upside down. So let me zoom you guys back in. Hello. I'm going to mix Rustic and Cypress Umber. I'm going to use the Clinique High Impact Lash Elevating Mascara in black. Ooh. Got it in my hair. I did it again. Oh, stop it. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. So I have some more new products that I want to show you guys. The Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil Gilded Bronzer. That is quite the name. This is it. Look at it. Beautiful. It actually does smell like chocolate because I think it's made with 100% natural cocoa powder and real gold. Wow. Fluffy brush. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some blush. This is, I actually don't know what this brand is. I think this blush came in at Ipsy, but I really do like the color. It's DLS blush, and the shade is Kitty Pink. And it's this kind of corally peachy pink color. And I'm just going to take a big brush. Alright. Next thing we got is something I'm super excited to try, guys. Okay, Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Amrezy highlighter. Let's unbox it. I've been dying to get my hands on this. Thank you, Michael, so much for buying it for me. Love you. Here we are. Beautiful packaging. And whoo-wee. Oh, I'm excited. Am I getting in there? We'll find out. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Can you guys see that? I'm putting this everywhere. Whew. Oh, my coffee's cold. Gross. Last thing I'm going to do is put on some lip gloss. And I'm going to use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Lip Shine. The shade is Velvet Wine. Whew. Alright guys, we are all done. Sorry my hair is a disaster. But yeah, this is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comments down below. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!